Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, nice to meet you. I am Angelica or Angie or Coleman Catfish. If you are a returning subscriber, I miss you guys so much and thank you for coming back and for being here. So today I am bringing you something a little bit different. I decided to do a story time because A, I haven't in forever and a half, and then B, because I don't know, I feel like it lets you guys know more about my life and like what I've been through, and it's relatable, you know, like maybe you've been through this. I think a lot of people have been through this because if you looked at the title, you know what we're talking about. You know what the tea is, which is when I met the side chick, which is super interesting. Super interesting. It's just interesting, you know? Alright, so boom. This is how it went. This is what happened. So let's just get into it, right? Let's just get into it. So this was before who I'm with now, which is baby daddy. So I think I was single for 4 years at that point. 3 years, 4 years, yeah. So I've been single for a while. And I mean, at this point, I guess I was dating somewhat here and there. Like, yeah, like you text people, but you don't really meet up with that many people because you're lazy and you know. All right, I'm just trying to get this situated so I can stop touching it. All right, that's it. All right, now, so this is what happened. So after my last serious relationship, I for some reason got super healthy. Like I became like a health nut, a workout junkie, like workout was life. So I started losing weight, I started feeling better about myself, I started like gym time was my time. Excuse me. So yeah, like the gym was my happy place. Like I was at my prime, I was feeling good, I was feeling like I was wavy, whatever. So I used to go to the gym with my best friend, and my best friend knew this person. So we got to the gym and I've seen this person around because he worked there. I'm not gonna say what he was or like what he did, but he worked there. So she was like, oh hey, he's like, oh hey, blah blah, and they're like, oh blah, chopping it up, whatever. And I'm just there like, you know, like you're that one person, like when your friend is saying hi to someone, you're just there like. So oh hey, blah blah blah, whatever. And so she introduces us and I'm just like, hey, you know, I'm blah blah blah, whatever. So that was it. That was the first time we met. It was at the gym. And I think it was the next time after that we saw that person, that, let's just call him Bob. So it was the next time that we saw Bob, and you know, hey, what's up, blah, all right, you know, whatever, keep it pushing. So I get a call, and I don't know if it's just me, I don't know if it's a lot of people, I don't know if it's a New York thing, I don't know. I do not pick up calls from people I don't know. So if it's a private number and a known number, I see the number but I don't have the number, it doesn't matter, I will not pick up. I don't care, I will not pick up. Why? Because I'm setting myself up for failure. I'm just not gonna do it. And if it's important enough, you'll leave me a voicemail, blah blah blah, I'll call you back, I'll hit you back, whatever. So someone called me and I was like, I don't know who this is. I don't remember if it was blocked too. So I was like, oh, I don't know who this is. So I didn't pick up. This person then texted me, I believe. This was a while ago. So things are a little fuzzy. So this person then texts me and is like, hey, this is Bob from the gym. Something around the lines of like, oh, it was nice meeting you, blah blah blah. And like, before you ask, I got your number from the system. And I'm I'm like, what? Because obviously I knew I never gave him my number, so I'm like, what? From the system? That has to be some kind of like, it has to be like against policy. That's just wrong. That's just weird. That's red flag number one. That's just weird. So I'm like, all right, cool. So now what? So I told my best friend, I'm like, yo, Bob hit me up. He got my number through the system. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. She was like, well, do what you want to do. That's type weird, but alright. So I responded. I think I responded, but it wasn't nothing crazy. Whatever. Then he sees me again at the gym. Like, so at this point, we're seeing each other because I'm going to the gym pretty much every day. I had maybe 1 or 2 rest days max a week. So it was just constantly like talking to me, constantly flirting with me, constantly being mean to me. So he was one of those people that is a grown man and is acting like one of those like 10-year-old kids at the play yard that like pull your hair, like, you know, like they tug at you, they push your buttons, and then they're like, oh, it's because I like you. I'm too old for that. Like, what? But when? So he do this thing where he's moody, super moody. Like, he'll be happy 1 second, and the other second he's like, ugh, and it's like, ew, got my face. Like you're known to be mad at me right now. Like, I don't understand. So bueno, that was that. Flirting with me, he was trying to bag me for a while. I don't think it was a year tampoco. I think maybe it was like a couple months or something. I don't know. And I was like, nah. And I always told him, people around me, whatever, I'd be like, nah, you're just too childish. Like, you're too childish. I can't do that. Like, that's too much energy. That's too much energy wasted for me there. Like, no. Nah, blah, blah, blah. Like, you just don't know me. You know, stuff like that. Like, get to know me, whatever. So I started talking to him more. Granted, I did start flirting back. But it's like, I don't know. It's like when you're trying, but it's not really there. But it's like, I don't know. Whatever. So the gym was close. This is eyelash. The gym was close to my job at the moment. So he started doing sweet, thoughtful things. Like I said, I was on like my health craze. So he would like bring me, once he did something so adorable. But that was like behind the crazy. He brought me a water gallon because I was drinking a gallon a day. Bruh, I was killing it. I was trying to kill it. But it was a gallon a day. And he wrote like nice notes on it. And I just thought that was so nice. Because it's like something that he knew I needed to do and I wanted to do. So, you know, little things like that. I was like, damn, right, maybe I should try this. Maybe, you know, maybe this could be something good. You've been single for a couple years. Like, you know, like try something. So we have been talking for a couple months. It started being that thing, like where he brought me nice things at work. I would see him at the gym. We might work out together sometimes. That was something that we used to do too, work out together. So in my head, I'm like, yo, this is goals. Like, I wanted someone that I could work out with. I wanted someone that I could grow with. I wanted someone that would be like, nah, you squat this way, you go up in this weight. You know, that's still goals. But bueno. So I was like, you know, I'm kind of feeling this. That's all. So we would argue. We would just argue all the time. And I don't know why. I really don't. Like, if I could tell you one reason why, I just remember the core of it was him being childish. And I'd be like, all right, like, let me know when you're done. I'm not going to be like, oh my God. No. I'm too old for that. You too old for that. So, we're talking blah, 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 whatever. We have been talking maybe a month. I don't think it was more than that. Maybe a month. So, how much time do I have? Alright, so, before my camera times out and then I have to do the next clip. So, Valentine's Day had rolled around. And I was dating, so I wasn't exclusively dating him. We weren't exclusive. We never spoke about being exclusive. But he was like, you know, like, you're this much to me, you're this important to me, like blah blah blah, whatever. Like we hadn't even kissed yet. Like we hadn't. I was so on the fence about it because I didn't. Honestly, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I'm just a bad bitch. No, I just didn't want to get hurt. Like I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to have to go through the problems. I don't want to go through the stress. Blah 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 blah. I didn't want to be played. So I was very like, my guard was very up, and I guess it was for a reason. So whatever. Valentine's Day rolls around, and he does something super sweet, super sweet. So he closes down a place, and he has roses on the floor, like from where the entrance is. He closed my eyes until I got to the entrance of the place. Roses on the floor that you walk up to a certain area in this place. Like I don't want to say exactly what it was, but this is what it was without me seeing the place. And then it was like two little stumps, stools, whatever. And it was my favorite sushi, like presented in a cute little manner, with candles everywhere. Oh my god, there was candles everywhere. And in my head, I'm like, you must have burned your fingers putting them shits on. So it was like the sweetest thing. The sweetest thing, right? Like, who would have thought, right? Bueno. So that day, that was the day that we kissed for the first time. And I was like, alright, like, you know, this might be. Like, he's very thoughtful. Okay, he's childish and moody, but maybe he has his moments. I was just very, very naive. Like I should have just trusted my gut, but bueno. So we were fine, and then one day I remember that we got into a fight. Why? I don't know. I really don't know. I just don't know. So we got into a fight, right? Okay, so after we got into that fight, we weren't talking. Like we weren't talking. We were just pretty much ignoring each other, like being petty. I went to the gym. He was there. He did his own thing. He didn't say hi. I didn't say hi, and I was like, I bet. So this is after the sweet things. The I need to get you one way or the other. Like I'm gonna make sure this works. You know. All right. So I get to the gym, and it's leg day. That is my favorite day. This is why I remember it, because it was my favorite day. So, I'm stretching at the stretching area. And there's this girl, well, not this girl, this woman working out. And she's really cute. And she has a nice body. And I feel someone staring at me, and I'm like, yo, why do I feel like someone's staring at me? So you, like, you know, you automatically look around and you kind of scope the area out. So I like looked around, and I noticed that there was this woman looking at me. And I was like, all right, I don't know, like that's weird, I don't know. But whatever. So I keep working out. Cool. So I keep working out, and she keeps staring at me. And I was like, all right. I was like, she's cute, you know. So I appreciate women, you know. I'm not gonna put a label on myself, but I appreciate women. Like, I never had a woman try to talk to me, but I'm not like, oh my god, like I don't mind it. So I was just like, I was looking back at her, and she wasn't smiling, she was just looking at me. Like now she dead looking in the eye, and I was like, oh, like I got a little nervous. But I was like, alright, whatever. So I keep working out. So she comes up to me, and she's like, I think she asked me if I was using something like the weights, and I was like, oh nah, you're good, you can have it. And then she was like, oh thanks. And then at that same moment she goes, oh hey, I just have a quick question. And I was like, all right, yeah. She was like, do you talk to Bob? Because I'm asking for a friend. And I was like, yeah, we talk. She's like, oh, like you're still talking? Like you used to talk? I was like, we're talking right now. Why? Like what's up with this friend? And she's like, oh, because I don't know if you wanna talk about it here. I mean, my friend's talking to him, and I was like, oh, 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 word. She could have him, and she was like, what? Like, she was caught off guard, mad quick. She's like, what? I was like, she could have him. Because if someone's going to be telling me to my face that they're only talking to me, when they don't have to lie about it because we're not exclusive. So if someone's lying to me at my face for no reason, nah, I'm good. I'm good. She could have him. She could talk to him. Let her know that there is no worries. And she's like, do you want to talk about it here? Do you want to go to the locker room? I was like, that's it for me. I mean, she's like, oh, can we talk in the locker room? I'm like, all right, no problem. So we went. Mind you, Bob is on the clock. So Bob is at the gym. I don't know if he saw us talking in the stretching area, but I don't think he did. So we go into the locker room, right? So she sits me down and she's like, hey, so it's not for a friend, it's me. Like, I'm talking to him. And I was like, oh, okay, well, like I said, you know, if you're very interested in him and if you guys have something going on, feel free. That's all you. And she's like, oh, well, like, he didn't tell me he was talking to you. He didn't tell me he was talking to anyone. I found out because I had seen you guys, like, leave the gym together, like, talk at the gym and stuff, but he never told me. He told me he wasn't talking to anyone but me. And I was like, and she was like, how long have you been talking to him for? I was like talking, like maybe a month, less. At this point, it was less. I was like, a couple weeks. What about you? And she's like, oh, you've been talking since blah, blah, blah. This was after February. I think it was like a year already that they were talking or something, like a whole bunch of months, almost a year. And I'm like, what? How does one do this? How does one pull this off? What? I was like, oh, nah, blah, blah, blah. Like, I really didn't know about you. And she's, honestly, I'm going to say this now. If she ever watches this video, it should be very weird. But you never know. She was super, super sweet. She was a very sweet woman. She was, like, she was easy to talk to. Like, I didn't feel weird. I didn't feel attacked. I didn't feel like I was mad at her. Like, she was very sweet, very open, she seemed very, like, vulnerable in a good way. Like, this was someone that I could probably be friends with. And I was like, oh, no, like, don't worry about it. That's on you. Like, if you want to keep talking, that's cool, but I'm definitely done after this. And she's like, oh, like, I'm so sorry. I don't know if this might be too much to ask, but have you guys been, like, together, like, sleeping together? And I was like, no. Thank God, because I would have been so tight right now. This would have been different if that was the case. And I was like, nah. So, have you guys? And she's like, yeah, like, we've been sleeping together, blah, 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 this and that. Bro, we started chopping it up, like, talking about, like, timelines, like, dates and stuff. And I was like, oh, that's crazy, because he just did blah, blah, blah for me on Valentine's Day. And I thought that was so sweet. Like, I can't believe men do that. Like, or women too. I was like, I can't believe he did that. And she's like, that's crazy because I slept with him on Valentine's Day. I'm like, what? He's dirty for that, bro. I was like, wow. Like, you can't even wait. You know what I mean? Like, even the next day is foul. Like, wow. Like, I was just so... And what gets me mad is it's different if you would have been like, yo, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to other people. You didn't even have to tell me how many people. Just say other people. But I told them I was kind of getting to know someone else, too. And that's why I didn't know what I was doing for Valentine's Day or whatever. And I ended up not doing anything until that last minute. So I was very open with him about my situation. So he could have been like, yeah, I'm talking to someone too. And I would have been like, cool, like, we know what it is, so things don't get messy. That's why he could have never caught me doing something messy because he knew what it was. We're telling each other timelines. She's like, yeah, I slept with him blah 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 day, and I'm just like, bro, that's nuts. Like, and I even told her, I was like, I'm sorry, because she seemed hurt. I was like, I'm sorry he did that to you. I can't believe that. Like, if I would have known about you, trust me, I would have came to you before, or this would have never even started. A matter of fact, like, if I knew beforehand. And she's like, no, I can't believe it, blah blah blah. Like, he tells me he loves me, and I'm like, yo, that is so foul. That is so foul for no reason. So me and her, we finished talking, and she was like, well, what do you want to do about it? I was like, as I told you, I'm good, I'm done. He's literally not gonna hear from me after today. Like, he's just not. Like, it's not an option. So she was like, oh, okay, well, like, are you gonna tell him? I was like, probably not. Probably just block him. I was like, probably not. I'll just block him everywhere. And she's like, do you mind if, like, we go talk to him together? I was like, what, shorty? I don't mind, shorty. Like, let's do this. Let's do this. I've never done that in my life. Like, I've never had to go through that. So I was like, nah, if that's what you want to do. Because mind you, she had been the one that was with him, if you think about it, for a while. Like, a while. So I was like, if you feel that type of way, like, let's go do this. So we leave the locker room together. Like, together, like, side by side. And we're walking out, and we're looking for Bamba. When he sees our face together, his face was like, and he just froze. Like, I've never seen a person be like a living human and just, and I was like, whoa, wow, whoa. As Lexi says, whoa. My daughter says that, but you know. So we go up to him, and I went up to him, literally, I went up to him and I was like, hey, babe. And she's like, I think she said, hey, hon, or, you know, she said something cute back, like, to him. And he's like, he looked at me, he was like, hey. I was like, hey. So shorty was tight. Shorty, as soon as she saw him, she turned into a different person, which granted I understand, because she wasn't mad at me. She, thank God, like, you know some people get mad at the other person. Like, if I'm telling you I don't know, I really don't know. So she got mad at him, which you should, and which I did. Bro, she got livid. She's like, where do you want to talk? Either you pick a room right now, somewhere where we could go and talk, or do you want to do this right here? And he was like, let's go in here, let's go in here. So I went into, I think it was like, where was it? I don't know if it was, no, we went into like their break room thing, I believe, or a janitor's closet, something. I know it ended in the janitor's closet. Let's say it was a janitor's closet. So we're in the janitor's closet, right? All of us. It's not a closet, it's like a big room. And she's like, so you've been talking to both of us, and you're here sleeping with me, and you're here telling me that you love me, and blah blah blah. And I was like, yo, and you're here doing all these things for me. You're here doing all these corny things for Valentine's Day. Like, you want to be with me. I'm the only person you want to be with. You've been trying to bag me for months, bro. For what? For what? I asked you if you was talking to someone else, and you said no. What was the point of that? And she's like, went off. I was like, oh. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna let shorty rock. I'm gonna let her rock. So she starts going off about how you're dirty, you're disgusting, you're this, that, and the other, you're blah blah blah. Like, and I'm just there like, because mind you, I'm tight, but when I'm tight, as I have told you guys in the past, I do this. I laugh and smile, and I just make a joke out of it, because shit like that is funny. Like, at the end of the day, it's something you're gonna laugh about in a couple months, if not way less, like me. So she went off, And she was like, blah, 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 blah. And then he had the audacity to look at her and be like, I didn't tell you that we were something serious. That's why I didn't tell you. And then looks at me. And I was like, you were having sex with her. Like, that's something you tell the other person that you're trying to date. Ugh. And then he's like, nah, but we weren't nothing serious. And she goes, we weren't nothing serious. Blah, blah, blah. We've been talking for like a year. Whatever she said. And she, ah. And I'm like, oh, she said you had no nipple. Wow. Let me stop. Bro, I was like, because I guess I hadn't registered the anger, because I didn't feel that way. Because granted, like I said, I didn't sleep with him. I kissed him I think like twice or maybe max 3 times at that point. So I was like, damn, she tight. So she did that. She smacked him and he was like, what the fuck? And then she just walked out. Like, she was done. She's like, I'm done with you. Blah, blah, and walked out. So I walk out and he's like, yo, Angie, can I talk to you? Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, what? So we're back in the janitor's closet and he's like, look, me and her were never serious. We were just friends with benefits. We were just messing around. Like, I didn't want to be with her. She knew I didn't want to be with her. That's why we were doing what we were doing for that amount of time, but I never claimed her, blah, blah, blah. I'm just like the more he talks, the more I'm like, ew. Like, how, that's so foul. To be like, yo, I never claimed her. She knew what it was. He said that. He's like, she knew what it was. And I was like, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. And I was like, alright. I'm still done with you though. Like, I'm done with you. That's gross. That's gross. The fact that you even did that to another woman, that's gross. That you do that. And then treat her like that. And then she's here, tight and hurt and talking to you, and in her face you're like, oh, we were nothing serious, in front of me. Like, you knew that had to hurt her. Like, and he's like, nah, but you're the one. And then he tells me, he said, but you're the one that I love and I want to be with you. And I'm like, you love me? So this is how you're gonna tell me you love me, and when you tell me you love me, after you get caught. You're corny. And I was like, nah, I'm good. Don't talk to me, don't look for me, don't text me, leave me the F alone. I'm good. And I walked out, and then she was so freaking nice. Like, she was so mad and I guess hurt. And I was like, look. And then she had told me that, you know, like, she had passed up other things with other people because she felt, you know, she had feelings for him. And I was like, look, like, now that things happened, you can go on to newer, better things in your life. You know, like, I was trying to talk. She was super, super nice. Like, super nice. And what gets me to is that he had 2 of us. She was a sweetheart. A sweetheart, to be honest. And then I'm pretty fucking nice. Like, I'm pretty nice. I'm not as nice as her. But, like, I'm a good catch, you know? And I was like, oh, he had 2 of us? And he messed it up. Like, you could have broken up with one on the low. Like, bro, try something. Like, I got me so mad. It was like, how you do her dirty like that? Like, I was smart enough to not sleep with him because I felt the vibe. I was like, But, so we talked for a while. We chopped it up. And I was like, yeah, how often you come to the gym? She's like, I come this often. Dad, we can't come here no more. I was like, we can't come here. Girl, here's my Instagram. You can hit me up and we can come together if you don't want to see him alone. He's not going to talk to either of us when we're here together. He ain't going to try it. She's like, oh my God, really? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, we can work out together. Like, I need a workout buddy. Literally, like, if she wasn't as cool as she was, I wouldn't have done none of that. I would have been like, alright, bye. But she was super nice. She's like, oh, do you mind if we walk out of here together? I was like, do I mind? Yo, let's walk out of this together. So we walk out of the locker room together and he's there and he's just like, his friend worked with him. Like one of his coworkers was his friend. Like, and they were just like, oh. I was like, oh, let's go. Like, let's say we don't gotta make a scene. Let's go. We left. He didn't try to say a word to us. Calling me while I'm with her, right? And she's like, oh, has he tried to talk to you? I'm like, he's calling me right now. And she's like, that's effing crazy. Like, he's not even trying to hit me up. Like, he hasn't even texted me. And I was like, I'm sorry. She was like, well, are you gonna respond? I was like, no. She's like, well, do you think you're gonna get like back with him? I was like, no, ain't nobody gonna get back with that. Like, it's just disrespectful. So I walked with her to her job that she was going to, and yeah, we walked, we talked, we exchanged information, and she could be the homie one day. We never really worked out together, but we talked after that. Like, we checked up on each other. So the side chick, the side situation, I don't know. So the other woman in this situation, whatever you want to call it, was, like I said, super nice, super sweet, and that just makes it that much easier to surpass my guy. But yeah, after that, a while later, still ringing, still calling, still leaving voicemails. I went my butt to the gym by myself. Yo, let me talk. Get away from me. Yo, let me blah blah blah. You're dirty. Yo, blah, blah, blah. No. Like, you have some audacity. Then he goes, oh, I think he left me a voicemail, I'm pretty sure, or a text or something. Like, oh, I'm leaving the gym for reasons. He has the audacity to tell me, I'm leaving the gym because I don't want you to feel any type of way when you see me there, and I don't want to ruin your workouts and this, that, and the other. So I'm leaving the gym. So don't worry about me. You never have to see me again. Like a kid. Like, I'm like, oh my god, no, bro. So I come to find out that he got fired. Don't try to come with that BS about, oh, I'm doing this for you. Like, bro, yo no entiendo. But that was that. And a while later, I was way moved on, like way moved on. So the other person that I had said I was getting to know while I was talking to him, I'm still talking to this person. Why? Because they're not dusty like you. So I'm talking to this person. I'm like, yo, this person keeps calling me. Hold on. Like, let me see this voicemail that they left. I'm lying. I picked up because he texted me like, I got into a car accident. First off, the only one that knows if that's the truth or not is big guy upstairs, God. So if it is true, God forgive me, I don't know. I will never really know. But the fact that if it is true, like, he used that to try to get back to me, like to try to pull on my heartstrings, knowing that I'm not a bad person. Like, I just got into a car accident, blah blah. So what did my dumbass do? I picked up the phone when he called again. I was like, what? Yo, I just got into a car accident with my boy, blah blah blah. And it's crazy because when I thought I was gonna die, I just thought about you, and I thought about everything I did, and you didn't deserve that. And honestly, I love you. Like, I love you. I've never loved someone like this. And I was like, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm going to the hospital, you know, because I'm a little shooken up, but now I'm good. Like, nothing's broken and stuff. And I'm just like, alright, take care, bye. And I hung up. How you trying to use a car accident if it is true, and it might not? So God forbid you came up with the accident. That would be even worse. So let's say you're using the real accident to try to talk to me. You're doing the most. You're doing the most. Go appreciate your life. Like, don't be like, oh, I love you. Like, bruh. This guy. So that was it. I never talked to him after that. Blocked him pretty much everywhere, I believe. Might see this, might not. I don't know if he watches my YouTube. I really don't know. But point is, keep your guard up, folks. If you feel something, go with your gut. Listen to your instincts. Because people be playing you. People play us. For what? We're good people. But that was the story of when I met the other woman. And yeah, shorty pulled up like, you're, let's go get him at work. And I was like, alright, let's do this. But that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I have way too many crazy stories in my life. Way too many. But yeah, that was it. If you guys have any questions, I mean, that's as specific as I'm gonna get, but let me know if you have any questions, maybe about how I handle the situation afterwards. The only thing is that does take a hit at your self-esteem. That's why be choosy and be careful with who you even let around your aura, around your spirit. Like, I was at my prime, and that really made me feel like, damn, like I wasn't enough. You know what I mean? Don't let people make you feel like that. Another woman, another man, your partner, baby daddy, baby moms, anything. Don't let no one make you feel any type of way about yourself, because the only person you live with every day, in and out, 24/7, is yourself. So if you guys have any questions that I can't answer, leave it down below in the comments. Like this if you guys are into story times. If you want more story times, it'd be dope if you guys actually ask me about something, like a topic or something that you might want to hear about, because I got stories for days, but I don't know what you guys want to hear. So leave a comment and thumbs it up so I know you like this content. Also, as always, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and that's how we gonna keep it poppin', fam. And yeah, as always, subscribe as well, and please guys, get the word out. We are growing slowly, but every single subscriber means everything to me. Every view, every reshare, every post, whatever. Thank you so much. And also make sure to follow me on my new Instagram, which is @ColombianCatfish. Real simple, you can't mess it up. Share the profile, people. Just have it, like, we're trying to get things going, okay? And I will see you guys soon. That's about it. Love you guys. I'll see you next time.